Xiomy here. So today I wanted to do a chill layback video where I just do an unboxing, show you some of the books that I was able to acquire throughout the month of September, and also show you some bookish merch that I'm really excited for, also some things that I'm fangirling for. So without further ado, let's just get into this video. The first thing that I'm going to tell you is things that I've been fangirling over, and it's specifically two of them. And one of them is the fact that Avatar: The Last Airbender is going to become a live-action TV series on Netflix. I was just like, my mind was blown away when I first saw the news, because I was like, oh my god, finally, because we get to have like a new audience experiencing Avatar: The Last Airbender. Even though I would love for it to expand on something different, I'm really content just because the original creators are coming back and they're just bringing Avatar: The Last Airbender, you know, live action, and I can't wait to see who do they actually like choose, or like, you know, the casting and whatnot. And I'm really genuinely excited for that, because Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of my favorite series of all times, because it was such a groundbreaking series, and it has such amazing characters, and it just, everything to it was sheer brilliance, and I just can't wait for that to happen. The second thing that I'm just completely fangirling over is the fact that the cover reveal for Blood Witch was released a couple of weeks ago. No, not a couple of weeks ago, but like a couple of days ago, probably like a week ago if I'm not mistaken. But like, I was completely obsessed with it, because if you haven't noticed, like, I really genuinely love the Witchland novels. Like, when I first read them, I was like really content with it, and on my reread, in order for me to read Wind Witch, because Wind Witch was the one that really solidified my love for this series, because I was completely fangirling for specific two people. I'm not gonna say who, because obviously I like the other couple, like I could care less, but there's one that I'm really rooting for. Like, oh, my heart was just like melting when they had their scenes together, and I was just like, yes, this is what I want. And I also think it's such an underrated series. It doesn't get the love that it should get, because yes, I understand where people are coming from, especially with Truth Witch, because in the beginning it is all over the place, but it is following Isolde and Sophia, and mainly Sophia is all over the place. She's really reckless, she's a hothead. So I think that the beginning, or the opening of Truth Witch, really does fit in well with the main character, but I just love the build up that it has, and the friendship. And then Wind Witch, oh man, I'm just like, I can't wait to actually like reread that series, because I'm going to be rereading it again. And also I'm going to get Sight Witch, because Sight Witch is one that I don't have, and I really want to read it. I don't care if it's not a part of the series, because I do understand that Susan Denner said that you really don't have to read it, but it would be a plus for you to actually read it, and I'm going to read it because I love these books. So, you know, the cover reveal for Blood Witch was just like, it has Adwin on the cover, like Badwin, you know. Oh man, I was just like, yes, this is what I love about this series, that it takes every single character and just presents them, you know, as covers. And I fangirl for that. I am one with that, and I'm just completely obsessed, and I'm loving it, completely loving it. So now I just want to get to an unboxing. The first thing that I'm going to be unboxing is the Outcrate for September. This was the Masters of Disguise box. I'm going to like breeze right through this, because I'm pretty sure that you've seen everything that's included within the box. And this was the spoiler card. I have to admit that I really do love the artwork, and there are some things that are hit or miss for me, because some I'm not going to be using, because I live in a tropical environment, and right now it's 100 degrees, and I wanted to have like some coffee, you know, so we can, you know, be like a little bit even more mellow and relaxed. But I'm here with my water, and it's like, it's freezing, and it's already sweating, because like it's genuinely hot. So this is a thing that I'm really excited about, because these are finger gloves, but honestly I'm not going to be using them, because like I said, I live in a tropical environment. But I just love that it is Six of Crows inspired, and here it has a little crow, and on the inside it has the Outcrate image. So these are basically not a waste for me, because I am going to be using them when I go to the States, because I plan on going to the States pretty soon. So I'll be using them there, but as of right now I have no need and no use for them. The next thing that we received in the box is something true, but like it's just a lip balm, but I'm obsessed, because it's part of one of my favorite trilogies, which is the Remnant Chronicles, and it is a part of the first book, which is called The Kiss of Deception. I genuinely love that book like so freaking much, and I love the entire series. I love the characters, especially the Princess Leia. She was just she was an amazing character to read about, and her growth throughout the series was just sheer brilliance. And I haven't opened it yet because I'm currently using one, and I like to open like 2 or 3 at the same time. But I'm really excited to try this out because it does say that it smells like apple spearmint. I'm afraid that it might be a little bit too minty for me, and I have very sensitive skin, and I don't want it to burn me out a bit. But I'm going to be trying it as soon as I finish the one that I have right now. But I'm quite content with that. Then we got the monthly pin, which is the same image that's on, or at least some of the image that's on the spoiler card. Then there are these bath salts, or this bath salt is called Nemesis Foaming Bath Soak. This is inspired by the Diabolic. Honestly, with me, the Diabolic, as of right now, I think is a trilogy. And in my mind, I still think that it's a standalone. Like, I get the premise as to how was it that, you know, it does lead for further development from within the series. But for me, I just think it's a standalone. And I honestly and truthfully don't want to pick up the next books because, like, I was okay with the first book. But there was something that happened that I was just like, what? And the ending, I was like, what? But overall, it was a good series. But I'm going to be using these pretty soon. So hopefully, I haven't opened them. So I hope they do smell good. The other thing that was included, I don't know if this is a promo or whatnot, but this is a nail polish from the Grim Lovelies, and I really want to read that book just because it's set in Paris, and also the synopsis of it sounds really, really intriguing. So there's this. I don't have much use for that, so I'll be giving that to my mother because I really don't use nail polish. And the next thing, which is one of the things that I'm really, really excited for, which is why I got the box in the first place, came in this adorable little box. And I'm freaking content because it is so beautiful, and it is this mug. And I just freaking love the artwork because it is inspired by one of my favorite books from within the series, which is Prisoner of Azkaban. I freaking love that book. It's my favorite in the entire series, and I just love the details that it has. And it also has all of the marauders thrown out throughout the entire artwork. And I love that you have Lupin. Lupin is over here, but Sirius is over here in his animagus form, and I was just like, oh, I was fangirling when I saw this cup. We also have Harry with his Patronus and chasing away the Dementors, and I freaking love the design. It's just something that's so beautiful and breathtaking, and I really want to use it, but I don't because I have clumsy fingers, and I don't want it to end up in the floor. So I make myself laugh because it's like I bought the box because of the mug, but I'm just going to be staring at it. That's the purpose of the mug, because I don't want to drop it. So yeah, welcome to my world, you know. But it's what I've said for like a gazillion times. It's beautiful and I love it, and I can't wait to stare at it because that's what I'm gonna do. And then we got this pamphlet which includes information from the author, like an interview that they had, also the different images from the cover because Owlcrate does have exclusive covers, and it also shows some other little thingamajigs. I do love this that came, and it's one of the things that I really do love that Owlcrate is starting to include, which is art prints. I freaking fangirl over art prints, and this one is inspired by A Darker Shade of Magic. This is Lila Bard. I want to give this series another shot because I heard the first audio format of the book, and the audio format is horrible. Like the first one, I do understand, or I have been told that it gets better throughout the series, but the first one was just simply, it was caca. Like honestly, I was just like, what am I hearing? It has this like kind of bored intonation to it, and like everything that the characters are doing, the narrator makes it seem like if they're bored doing it, because it's like, well, I don't have any other shot or any other choice, let me just do it. And I was just like, I'm pretty sure if I read these books it's not going to be the same experience. So that's something that really did infuriate me about it. So that's why I gave this series 2 out of 5, like the first book. But like I'm really excited to like forget about the audiobook and like delve into the book, like physically reading it. That's why I'm not going to take any chances and just sit down and read the entire series, because I also have been told by a friend of mine that it does get better throughout the series, because I really wasn't a fan that much of the first book. Even though this is a premise that I know I'm going to love, I think the audiobook really did ruin that experience for me. That's why I really wanted to reread it again. And I love the artwork, and I am so content that they actually included this, because it's breathtaking and it's gorgeous, like honestly. The next is the book that I'm going to be showing you, and the book comes with an author letter, which I think it's always such a beautiful and cool idea because you get to know a little bit more about it. And I'm freaking excited about this book because it is a debut novel, and I have been like fangirling over debut novels as of late. I think there's only like 1 or 2 that I've read that I haven't been a fan of, or one that I really DNF'd, and I'm looking forward to like going back into that book, but as of right now it's a DNF. But this book I'm really excited for it, and it's called Mirage by Somaya Daoud. I hope I pronounced her name right, but I love that it has like the detailing inside of the cover pages is just beautiful. It's also signed right there. I love that she used purple because purple is like my favorite color. And I also love that it has like a map and constellation. You see you have the map and constellation. I think it's really unique and incredible because I love when maps are included within a world, because you get to, you know, the world is fleshed out a lot more. You get to see where certain places are that the book is speaking about, these certain locations. So I'm always content when a book has that. And also under the dust jacket, it has an image on the front and it looks like this on the side. And I'm only going to be reading a blurb to you because that's all I wanted to read to you, because it sounds so freaking amazing. And it is blurred by Sabaa Tahir. It's blurred by a lot of other people, but the one that I'm going to be reading to you is about Sabaa Tahir. It says, by turns, thrilling and ruminative, sexy and heartbreaking, a moving and unforgettable debut. And I'm like, yes, I'm sold. The other thing that really did sell me on this, it says that our own face was the enemy. So I'm really intrigued as to what is it and to how dark is it really going to be, because sometimes I think that YA, or at least some books that are in like that YA kind of genre, it mentions that books are a little bit dark, and when you come to read them it really isn't that dark. So I'm quite intrigued to see how dark it feels, because from the synopsis that I read probably like 3 or 4 weeks ago, it does feel like it's a little bit dark to it. So I can't wait to actually like delve into it, and I'm really excited for it. So yeah, that was everything that was included in the Outcrate box. The next month is going to be Lost in the Bookstore, and I'm really hoping to get that one because it has 2 books, and I'm pretty sure that I know which are the 2 books. And I'm also going to include a pair of socks that are exclusive to Outcrate from Out of Print, and I do love their socks. I just noticed that the ones that I have received feel like a bit tight on my feet. I don't know why, but like my bank account is going to be pissed off, infuriated, and annoyed with me, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be getting this box, and then that's the last, you know, thing I'm going to gift myself, because right now I'm on a tight budget. So I really want this box. But I was really content with a lot of things that were included in this month, especially the mug and the book. Like the mug is the one thing that really solidified the fact that I wanted to get this box, so yay for that mug, you know, it's very beautiful. The next things that I'm going to be speaking about are books that I managed to get throughout the month of September, and this one I got because, you know, a lot of people have been raving about it, and the second the sequel is going to be coming out. I'm pretty sure it's going to be it's a duology, and that is Strange the Dreamer. I got the floppy paperback edition. I'm loving this, the fact that it's floppy, and it has the UK cover for it, and I'm really excited to read this book because I really did enjoy Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. The other 2 books in that trilogy, I was a bit let down by them. But overall, I really did enjoy the series, but I'm really intrigued to give her other books another chance. So this is one that I'm really excited to get to. I've also heard like really great reviews from it. And the second book is about to come out, so I really want to get to this one. The next one that I got, or the next 2 that I got, are for Hispanic Heritage Month. And since Hispanic Heritage Month still isn't over, I really want to read 3 more books for Hispanic Heritage Month. And I'm doing pretty well because I read all the ones that I wanted to, but aside from these 3, but I'm only going to be speaking or showing to you 2 because I already have the other one. But it's this one. I got this from Scholastic. This is Esperanza Rising by Pam Munoz Ryan. And the only thing I know about this is that it is historical fiction, and it is middle grade, and it deals with the Great Depression. So I really cannot wait to like get into this book, and it's also about Mexican heritage. So I really can't wait to like read it and enjoy it, because I've never read a historical fiction middle grade, so that's what intrigued me to actually like pick this book up. I also discovered a few other Hispanic books or Latino X books that I really am intrigued by, so hopefully I'll be getting those in the near future. The other one is this one, which is I Am Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter by Erica L. Sanchez, and this is the National Book Award finalist. This is really intriguing. I'm going to be reading a blurb on the back because there are many things that sold me on this, but especially like some of the blurbs. It says this novel richly explores coming of age topics, a timely and must-have account of survival in a culturally contentious world, my bad. And it says that this book will change everything. A perfect book about imperfections. And I'm sold on those things. And I do know that it deals with some heavy topics. So I'm really excited to be getting to this book. And I've also heard really, really great reviews. So these are books that I can't wait to like start and finish for Hispanic Heritage Month, or what's left of it. The next things that I'm going to be talking about are a bit of a self-promo, because I do represent one of these companies on Instagram. But the first thing that I'm going to be showing you is not something that I represent on Instagram, but it's something that I've been fangirling over and I've been obsessed with in this month. I think those are my two words for this video: fangirling and obsessed. But it's these candles, or this candle from Novel Heartbeats Creation. That's the name of her company. I love these Bookish candles because they're just so great, and they're at a great price, and also they just smell so amazing, especially when you burn them. They just permeate the entire room, and the scents are just so unique and subtle and soft and just so amazing. Like this one, I wasn't expecting to fall in love with this one. This one, like I've said, is called Fall Into Books. It smells like pumpkin, pecan, and waffles, and I was not expecting to actually fall in love with the scent, but the scent is so soft and it's just amazing. I love it. And when you burn it, oh, it's just so amazing. And I burned it because I wanted to have incentive for me to actually like pick up another one. So yeah, and on the back it includes a quote, because these are her new revamped labels. And even though they might look minimalistic and, you know, it has that chalkboard feel to it, I love these candles because, like I said, these scents are amazing and for a great bargain, and they're Bookish related, and I'm obsessing over Bookish related candles as of late. So this is, you know, it's a must-have for any Bookish fan. But I don't have a discount code for this one, but I'm going to be linking her shop down below, and I'm also going to be linking a discount code from somebody that I do use, so you can actually like try these candles out. And I suggest like for you to go for her bundle packs because those are amazing. But I'm really obsessing over that candle, like you have no idea. The next one is going to be a shameless self-promotion because I really genuinely love these designs, and like I want to bow down to the person who actually created book sleeves because they are freaking amazing. This is a company that I do represent on Instagram, and they're called Fandom Sleeves. If you want to check her out, you can. She does have some fandom inspired prints, and also the quality is really sturdy and it's amazing, and it's padded, and it also has like a different like fabric on the inside, and the stitching is just great, and I love them. This is a company that I really, even though I represent them, is a company that I will always support because it's really sturdy, and I just love the quality and the designs to them. And you know, if you're in love with Marvel, if you love, like, if you want some subtle prints, if you want, you know, extravagant prints, basically she has them all. And right now she does have some really fall and also Halloween inspired prints that I'm obsessing for, but like I said, my bank account is already annoyed with me and infuriated with me, so right now I can't pick up anything. But like, if you want to pick these up, I'm going to be showing my discount code down below, but it's Tails10. It'll save you a couple of extra dollars. I don't receive any incentive out of this. I just receive a free sleeve, and obviously I have to apply to the rules because I do have to promote it on my Instagram account. I'm not getting paid or anything like that, and I'm not even supposed to even promote them here because it's on my Bookstagram. But I really do love them. This is a company that I love, and also Live the Cozy Life is another company that I really do love. I have like 4 from Live the Cozy Life, and what I love about these and this one also is that they are so cheap. Like compared to the book bows are okay. I received one in an out crate, and I get it because, you know, out crate might have asked for a huge amount of sleeves. It didn't have like another fabric on the inside, and I was just like, I was okay with it. I wasn't too thrilled with it, but you know, it is sturdy. But I really love this one and Live the Cozy Life, which are 2 that I'm going to be linking down below. But these are things that I'm really obsessing over and fangirling. And the last thing that I'm going to be showing you is something that I discovered while I was just bored yesterday, and I was walking through Walgreens, and I was like, I would like to find candy that's vegan. And vegans really don't have too many options here in Puerto Rico, especially like my area. Like as of late, they've been bringing little things little by little. So I was really excited when I found these. It says double chocolate brownies, and they're vegan. It says it right there, and I was like, wait, they're vegan. I need to try them. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna purchase them. So I'm in the car, and when I'm in the car is when I actually decide to actually read which are the ingredients, because my dumbass couldn't do it inside the store. And it says that it's slightly dusted with coconut flour. I hate coconut. I just hate coconut. Yes, I live in a tropical environment and I hate coconut, but we're gonna get past that, you know, because when we came here to Puerto Rico, I was always like obsessing over mangoes and coconut, and I ate too much that I can't even stand the smell of them. That's how bad it is. And I can't. So, you know, when it said, you know, coconut flour, I was like, oh man, what did I get myself into? But I already had opened. I was, you know what, let me just try one. And I was surprised that you can't even feel the coconut. And I would know if there's a coconut flavor in something, because it's a scent that it's a taste that I identify quickly. But like, you can't even feel it, you can't even taste it. And I was just like, yes, I'm gonna be trying out the caramel ones that they had, but this is really good and it's worth it. I also discovered that there are vegan yogurts, and I love yogurt, but I haven't been able to eat because of that. So I'm going to be looking at Walmart. I'm also going to be checking another place that they told me that they sell a lot more vegan merch, but like that's like 2-hour drive from where I live, so I don't know how, you know, adventurous I'm going to be. But that's it for my video. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit chit-chatty, so I apologize it's a bit long. But if you want to tell me which was your favorite item that you got for the month of September, then feel free and let me know down below and we'll chit-chat. But I want to thank you for watching. If you like these videos, please give it a thumbs up. I'm going to have everything linked down below if you want to check me out. I'm always active on Instagram. I tend to have a Twitter, but it's like I don't have it. I don't know why, but I'm just not too active on Twitter. But that's it for this video. Thanks, and until next time.